Now, before we jump in, I do want to preface that we're here to focus on the legacy of this franchise and the studio, so we are not going to be discussing future-looking projects here. But we are going to talk about some incredible collaborations we have going on, honoring you, the fans, and the support you've given us over these last 10 years.
But you can't do this to me. You know how much I sacrificed?
To close out this The Last of Us Day stream. But before we throw
close out, bro, it's been 4 minutes.
Dude, it's been 4 minutes.
What a joke.
Huh? Look at this place. I mean, what is the theme here? Underwater? It's boring. Food, water, atmosphere.
See a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year, so I wait till next year to hear more about that one.
She made me a promise.
I don't fucking care.
I know you don't, dear. That's your goddamn problem.
Well, my friends, welcome back to the channel, and we are back for another Last of Us video. I wish these would be under better circumstances and I would be in a better mood in this, but The Last of Us Day 2023 has happened. What can I say? Disappointed, but not surprised. In this video, I will be discussing The Last of Us Day 2023, the future outlook of Naughty Dog, and I'm putting a rant. I'm taking my leash off because I've had enough. I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this silence. I've had enough of this crappy communication. I've had enough. Enough is enough. It's time I'm gonna lay my foot down and stand up for you guys. Because listen, I've been patient, I've been respectful, and I know Naughty Dog is cooking and I respect them for that. But the communication has got to be better than this. If you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, join about that near 30% of people that are subscribed by hitting the red subscribe button to stay updated with The Last of Us and any content in regards to Naughty Dog. Be sure the notification bell, have it set to all. Join about that near 100,000 people that have all notifications hit. We can go for 1,500 likes on this video, greatly would be appreciated. And let's just get straight into it. You're gonna enjoy this one. After the last couple of years, I made sure this time expectations were at the bare minimum low. At the best, I expected maybe an update on what's going on with your projects. I can understand with the TV show because of the writer's strike, it's very unlikely we'd hear stuff about that. Maybe the Abby casting at most, but it'd be very unlikely we were gonna hear stuff on that. And considering last year, we did get something at least pretty significant in terms of the trailer for the HBO show. Just giving your fans at least something to look forward to. Because all we've gotten in realistically 3 years is a remake, a crappy ass PC port for that said remake, an Uncharted collection, a TV show for The Last of Us, and 2 pieces of concept art for a multiplayer game that has been in work since even when part 2 was in development. Originally was a mode, shaped into a full game, and in 3 years, we've gotten 2 pieces of concept art. That's it. And we were promised an update this year. That clip I played at the beginning of the video. We were promised this year, 2023, we were going to get an update on it. We are still in 2023, so I'm not gonna cast full doubt on that, but we're in September. This was the one time I really expected, hey, you know, for the 10-year anniversary, maybe you kept your mouth shut because you were saving something big. But this is it for the 10-year anniversary of your biggest IP? You were just gonna drop merch, artwork, photo mode stuff? You're not even gonna update your fans on your projects? Because clearly we know there's a lot in development. The last thing I'm gonna say about this year, the whole thing about the multiplayer game, the Game Awards show is in December. That is the last possible date I could see them even remotely discussing or showing anything in regards to it. But again, the more time that passes and the more silence that continues, the more likely I think this game is getting canceled. I'm starting to believe those people that are telling me it's canceled. Because honestly, how can't you have anything to show? Not even an update, not even just verbatim, just saying, hey, we're still working on it. You're not even saying it. Because that makes me think deep down, what if it's not even going to happen? What if you're just not saying anything because there's a chance that it may not even come to fruition? For this Last of Us Day, all they did, and this is disappointing, 10-year anniversary, one of the biggest milestones you could potentially have for something, and it's still relevant to this day. A 4 to 5 minute live stream. 4 to 5 minutes. Not playing the games, not discussing them, just giving us, at best, mid-merch, The Pearl Jam shirt looks like, I mean, listen, it doesn't look that good if I'm being honest. The other stuff, it looks mid. Like, let's be real. There's nothing like mind-breaking other than maybe those one poster that I saw. And then you had a Troy Baker concert, which was actually really nice. But that's it. That was it. Photo mode submissions? Like, this has been the problem. Look at a company like Insomniac Games that is constantly pumping out games, focusing on games, and their community at the same time. Naughty Dog is just mainly focused on the art side, the photo mode side, and the merch side of things right now. They aren't posting stuff for the game fans. Now, that is without to say they are still working hard at games. No one's denying that. I'm not denying that they're working. They're definitely working. But how much longer is this going to be where we're just going to sit in silence and just continue to put up with it? Because honestly, I'm getting to my wit's end with that. How much longer? I get that, you know, Neil said.
You're right. We did announce Uncharted 4 and then Last of Us Part 2 way in advance. That actually caused a little bit of the work-life balance issues that we've sometimes had at the studio. And by delaying that announcement, it's like we could play with the schedule more, and we're more conscious now about how we are approaching production.
They're going to be announcing games closer to release. But how close? Is it going to be like 6 months? Because it seems like if that's the case, when are you going to be announcing your games? We're almost halfway through the PS5 generation. Naughty Dog has not dropped one new game other than a remake. And that don't count, in my opinion, as a new game. You guys know I'm a very nice person. I'm very calm. But listen, this is coming out of a place of love. I love this franchise. I love this series. It's changed my life. Like a lot of the games I've covered on this channel. But the frustration reaches a boiling point. And this is pretty much it. If this year ends up finishing and we don't hear anything on that multiplayer game or anything in regards to The Last of Us in terms of the games, I've lost faith in Naughty Dog, and it will be time for me to cover other companies that are on PlayStation in the near future. That is probably going to happen regardless, but I can't count on them anymore to be the same as they were all those years ago. Until they prove me wrong and show me a game, show me a trailer, show me something that is not what we've been getting the last 3 years. Now, did you think Neil Druckmann said anything? You know, usually every other year he said, you know, an update like, hey, we're working on stuff, we got things cooking, stuff coming soon. He didn't say any of that. He posted this one picture on his Twitter. Happy Last of Us Day, may your survival be long, with 3 game stands. One for the first one for part 2, one for part 1 remake. Now, obviously, everyone said 3, and then I think Last of Us 3, but who the hell knows at this point with that. Clearly, we're still a ways away from Last of Us Part 3. It seems like the multiplayer game is in limbo, very much so, and a director's cut of Part 2 may not even come till later next year at this point, which kind of is expected, but this is how they celebrated the 10 years of The Last of Us. This is how they celebrated it. I'm disgusted, but I'm not surprised. Naughty Dog, I love you guys, but please, you need to say something sooner rather than later, because people are starting to lose faith, and even your biggest fans are being tested now, really. So, if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'm sure I'll be doing a multiplayer update video in the coming week or 2, just discussing what the outlook is looking like, because honestly, it's not looking good. Happy Last of Us Day regardless to all you guys. Thank you so much for all your support with not just the franchise, but my channel and supporting me and my content. I greatly do appreciate it. But I'm not going to make this into a 20-minute rant because you guys know how that'll go. So, for the people at Naughty Dog that are watching this, I love you. Keep cooking. But at the same time, please say something soon. Please. We're begging you. Please. Let's go for 1,500 likes on this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace and love, and have a great day. Bye-bye.